Today we are playing the Arceus EX deck that was all over Ursi Day. It is with both Shamans and 2 Dialgas. The point of this deck is to get the Dialga out right away and start using its turbo to fire up Arceus to go in and sweep. This deck does have a whole bunch of support cards, from Adamin to help it stay alive, Mars to affect your trainer, especially if they do end up taking an EX out, getting them down to 1 card, Osiris, Sabrina, and the Giovanni. The Giovanni we found being very, very useful to kill other Arceus EXs. With that full bench and the Giovanni, you can take them out in 1 hit. If you don't have the Giovanni, the Rocky Helmet also helps do that, and or the Cape is what is going to help you in the mirror match to survive so that you don't get one shot. So let's just jump right into it. So we definitely have a great start going for us. And that is the one thing about this deck too, is like, yes, a lot of things have double retreat cost, but it's not as big of a deal because in this scenario, we actually do want Dialga out there in the front. It doesn't need to retreat before it gets us 2 energies on our Arceus, right? Keep it up, we get 2 energies onto our Arceus, then we can retreat into Arceus and then just start doing consistently lots of damage. And just for the sake of we don't know anything about what he has other than water energy and an Eevee, we're not going to play the Rocky Helmet or the Cape yet. We'll just hold off. Okay, Leafeon. Okay, so this guy is either using dual energy or he's just using water energy and gonna be getting built up that way. Okay, makes sense. That's reasonable. Okay, so in this scenario, let's get the Pokeball out and also get the Professor's Research out. We want to get our bench as full as possible, as well as potentially, there we go. Okay, so bench is going to be full. And we're going to leave 1 spot open just for now. Let's get this on Dialga. And the reality is, we may as well put the Rocky Helmet here. I'm thinking here, because he's going to attack me. If he Sabrina's me, it's just an unfortunate situation. But we'll do the Metallic Turbo, and let's get our Arceus built up and get him ready to fight. So, yeah. I mean, now that we've done 30 damage, it just won't matter too much, because we'll be able to do 110. I mean, we could even let him go head first into this if we really want to, right? Like, if he wants to Sabrina us, we could put Arceus in there and take 70 damage very easily. We've got 2 potions in this deck, as well as we've got the Cape, so we can build it right back up. And the reality is, his Celebi isn't really going to do all that much. Okay, so him not attacking is... I'm not going to say that. Oh, and you know what? We're actually going to play the Pokeball first. Because if we get Shaman, the normal Shaman, then there we go. We will put this in and keep a extra energy. So this will help us get a little bit farther ahead. So we'll retreat here. Let's get Arceus in. And we can get the energy up here. And we shouldn't have to worry about too much, but we will just put this on. Put the giant cape on Arceus, and let's take out Leafeon and see where he goes from here. Can't think of too many things that he can do to stay in this game, but I'd like to see if he can do it. So Arceus beats Leafeon every time, I think. There we go. Jason, welcome in, Jason. How you doing? He has 0 win conditions. You won when you drew your first hand. Ooh, Dawn just saying it like it is. The Celebi comes up. He's got the double energy. I mean, if he plays a... Okay, well, he just goes right into attacking. I was going to say if he, like, at least throws a cape on. But, yeah, we'll just one-shot him here, and he'll do 0 damage. There we go. So, obviously, this game is not a great example of, like, the best he could have done. But I do think that this was a great game to show the power of how quickly this heavy-hitting deck can be. It really does show how quick it can be. Okay, so obviously, admittedly, this is horrible, but couple things to note. We do have at least the Shaman, so we can pull out when we need to. That's good news. Also, Snivy in their starting position is never what they want. So, despite him having a bad start, I also have a bad start. So, you know, it's not like I'm in a scenario. This might be a really good showcase of like, okay, we didn't get exactly the start we want, but also they have not either. So we can see who can dig ourselves out quicker, and the reality is, because we have the Shaman on the back, like I said, we'll get the free retreat, and that only works if the normal Shaman is on the bench. If he's in the active spot, you don't get that benefit, unless you have another one there. And then we can get the Dialga up, and still, we'll put the Rocky Helmet on Dialga, and we will just do a quick little heal here, because why not? At the very minimum, this, you know, helps minimize any potential that they're ever going to have from Cyrus, right? Getting back to full HP. I can't wait for the cook stream. Me too. Oh, Donnie tells me about it, all the food. Yeah. Sounds delicious. It does sound delicious. Can't wait for the cooking stream. Yeah, we're all excited for it. I mean, the reality is we just have to get the get everything we need for it to work out, right? We just need 10,000 subscribers to do it. It's that easy. All right, so unfortunately, we're still not going to be building up a Arceus yet. But at the same time, Snivy has not evolved. We have the Cyrus, so this Snivy is dying. It's not going to be becoming a superior. That's for sure. It's not going to get pulled out and become a superior. Oh, execute. Okay. You play Geo here? There is one Geo in the deck. Yes, Jason. There is one Geo. There is one. Obviously, because there's only one, it's not as consistent, but there is one, and that is part of what matters. Okay, so that sucks. Unless we get the potion, we're not going to play either potion. Okay. If we could just... That's not what we wanted. Yeah, we're going to play the potion, though, because we can do a little powder heal. And what that does is it just means that he has to at least get 2. Oh, nice. Actually, let's just think for a second. If we play the potion, we probably actually should have played the... Oh, no, we couldn't have done that. We couldn't have done that. Unfortunately for us, we do just have to hope that we live through this. And we'll just put more metallic energy down. There's not much I can do. I mean, if we had a Dawn or something, maybe there might have been something here. But it's funny. A lot of people recently have been messaging on a lot of the decks we've been posting, being like, oh, why is there Dawns here? I don't see why you'd have a Dawn. But you know, the reality is a Dawn is not a bad thing on any point. Like, if you think of it like this, like, a Dawn can be used at any point in time. Oh, wow. Okay. So he still went for a 50-50. If he'd gone the other way... There we go. Okay, we get to actually live through this, and we'll get to do a big hit. I am so in on this. Yeah, like a Dawn... Here's the thing, like, theoretically, if I had a Dawn in here, and, like, you know, I got Arceus up, you know, getting 2 energies and then doing a Dawn on it because I have so much energy on the bench, you know? Just saying, it's not the worst in the world. Not the worst in the world. Okay, and despite the thought process of me wanting to do... I would like to do 100 damage, but the reality is I probably shouldn't. I could use the Adamant just to have a chance to stay alive one more turn, and that's what we are going to do. We're going to put this on Arceus, and we'll play the Adamant for now. Because like he's our 1 steel type, right? So we may as well give him a opportunity to live one more turn if it's in the cards. And get these energies on Arceus. I mean, obviously we are hoping on a Tails for this to happen, but if it doesn't, it doesn't. That's what it is. You're making me hungry. I love pepper jack cheese. Oh gosh. On the menu tonight is cheeseburgers with diced bacon and sharp cheddar cheese mixed in with the beef topped on pepper jack cheese. Dang. Crispy sliced jalapenos, sauteed mushrooms and onions with, oh, and he got the heads. With the barbecue, nice. That does sound good, minus the mushrooms. Sounds good minus the mushrooms. So, okay. So we got Dialga. Now, he is going to, we are going to get a kill here. Oh, you know what? Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to play this safe. Okay, and what I mean by playing this safe is, so let's get our Arceus on the board. Check. We are going to, I think this is a winning play right here. So we'll get the cape up, and then we are going to actually pull in the Servine, because that's the only thing that could kill us, is if Superior comes up. I mean, like, granted, a couple of things can kill us, but if Superior comes up right now, and then Celebi gets to flip way too many coins and has a good chance of killing us. Whereas right now, Celebi goes in, he has he needs to get 3 heads, so he's got a 12% chance to getting the kill. So yeah, he's going to go into the full Exeggutor, which full Exeggutor can't kill us, and then we will Sabrina into whatever we're going to kill. So this, yes, this was definitely a good play here. The only things that could slow this down would be, say, a red card or a Mars. Really, those are the only things that could slow us down from this point. But saying that, they would kind of almost be irresponsible to do, just because of, like, what my hand looks like. But there you go. So we take 40 damage there, and we will just put in our Sabrina, and this is going to be GG. So the real question is, will we get the concede, or will we actually get an attack off? GG's. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.